a man brought a lady home from outside and threw her into the room right in front of his wife. Yet she didn't care at all. Instead, she sat calmly eating rice, listening to her mother-in-law nagging nearby. She actually ate more deliciously. It wasn't until her friend Lucy came back with her daughter that Lisa put down her chopsticks. She didn't want her daughter to know about these filthy things, so she begged Lucy to take the child away. As soon as they left, the lady walked out of the room to apologize. She gave Lisa her sunscreen. The lady couldn't understand how Lisa could live with such a man, but Lisa didn't dare run away because if she was found, she'd definitely get beaten. Unexpectedly, the lady said running to a big city meant no one could find her. Those words planted a seed in her heart, but she couldn't leave her daughter behind alone, so she gave up the idea. One day, Lisa was collecting honey under the scorching sun. The man, resting in the shade, casually picked up a stone and knocked over the beehive. The startled bees instantly flew up and stung Lisa several times, leaving big welts. When her husband saw Lisa resting in front of him, he grabbed a wooden block and smashed it toward her. Finally, he even gloatedly handed her hot sauce to rub on the wounds to reduce swelling. That evening, when the family was eating, the brother-in-law greedily looked at Lisa. Her husband had long been used to the scene, so he took their daughter out fishing, leaving the two alone at home. When the husband returned with their daughter, he saw the messy room, then locked the door. Outside, their daughter calmly ate an apple. Already accustomed to her mother being beaten, Lisa lived in such an environment doing the hardest, most tiring work every day, while enduring constant scolding from old women. Lisa envied her friend who had returned from the big city, busy helping her clean the house. Every mealtime, she personally brought food over. Seeing her friend fall asleep, she even thoughtfully brought a pillow. While washing clothes, she stared at the white dress with envy. But one day, after finishing the laundry, Lisa found her daughter's underwear in her husband's long pants. Rushing into the room, she saw her daughter trying to dress herself up. A terrifying thought immediately popped into Lisa's mind. She was about to ask where her daughter got the makeup from when she saw her husband coming from behind. He grabbed all the nail polish and threw it in Lisa's face. Their daughter hugged the man fearfully, and the man put his hand on the daughter too. Lisa walked out dazed. She could endure everything in the past, but she couldn't let her daughter be hurt. She picked up the sickle hanging on the wall, but seeing her daughter's pitiful eyes, she put it down again. That night, she found her friend, saying her husband might have improper thoughts about their child and wanted her friend to take both her and her daughter away. But her friend completely disbelieved her. With no other choice, Lisa contacted that lady, agreeing to leave the next morning. Then she secretly took all the money from her husband's pocket while he slept. Soon it was the next morning. Her daughter was very confused but followed Lisa away. However, when they reached the seaside, they found the crew member was her husband's friend, though the crew member said he wouldn't meddle in others' family affairs. After receiving money, he deliberately counted it to delay time. The next second, her husband appeared on the reef, and Lisa was dragged back by him. The lady tried to help, but the brother-in-law dragged her into the woods. Watching the old women fanning the flames, their daughter also prepared to step forward to stop the fight. Unexpectedly, the man flung her away, and the girl died on the spot. Lisa crawled over and saw her daughter motionless. She brought her head close to the daughter's mouth, but felt no breath. Her daughter's death made Lisa completely lose her mind. She screamed hysterically, but nothing changed. The police came to investigate the cause of her daughter's death, and everyone unanimously said the daughter had fallen to her death accidentally. Looking at the silent Lisa, they even mocked that maybe Lisa had killed her own daughter. Lisa, seeing the police officer's inquisitive look, thought he really came to investigate. But when he stated the cause of her daughter's death, the officer didn't care. Her husband's casual words made the officer change his mind. Lisa was heartbroken and placed her last hope on her friend, but her friend said she wasn't there at the time. Her friend's answer shattered Lisa's hope and made the others even more unscrupulous. Thus, her daughter's death was defined as an accident. They sent a pile of gifts to the police officer, and her husband handed over a thick stack of money. That afternoon, the brother-in-law delivered food to Lucy for Lisa because she had just betrayed Lisa. Lucy didn't think much of it. After drinking, she fell into a deep sleep. The brother-in-law, with ill intentions, came to Lucy's room. He tried to lift the woman's arms and legs, and Lucy showed no reaction. The brother-in-law knew his goal was about to be achieved. He had just reached into the woman's skirt when Lisa walked in expressionlessly. Seeing the burning stick in her hand, the brother-in-law finally chose to leave. Lisa squatted in front of her friend. She had envied her since childhood. When they were little, a few boys harassed them, and Lisa bravely stood in front of her friend. But her friend turned and ran away. Four boys snatched the recorder from Lisa's hand and smashed it hard on her head. When her friend came back, Lisa had fainted, but her friend just watched from afar, letting 4 children bully Lisa. Not long after, her friend went to the big city, while Lisa suffered their bullying for over 20 years. The next day, Lisa buried her daughter in the yard. Even though her husband thought it was unlucky, Lisa still insisted. She worked like crazy every day to numb herself, trying to forget the pain of losing her daughter. But hearing the old women chattering and laughing, Lisa stopped what she was doing. They were still singing and dancing happily nearby. Lisa looked up at the blazing sun. 30 years of anger and grievances surged up. Seeing the old women smug about bribing the police, Lisa picked up the sickle and started her revenge.